I put out a tweet for We're All Girls yesterday. I literally took the first bite the second I started the show. Professional. I put out a tweet for We're All Girls yesterday about which Starburst was the best. Red, orange, yellow, or pink. Those are the options. And yellow got shaded. Yellow has like by far and away the smallest percentage. I'll tell you guys the percent right now. But pink won and yellow really took a hit. It's a sad day to be a yellow Starburst. I guess not, though, because then you don't get eaten. Oh, it's not like an animal that's not trying to get eaten. Maybe the Starburst want to get eaten. The percentages were this. Oh, red won. What? Red won at 38%. That's my favorite. 31% for pink. 27% for orange. I was shocked by that. And 4% for yellow. 4%? I love the yellow ones. Yellow's my second favorite. I go red, yellow. It used to go orange, pink, but now pink, orange. But I kind of like all the flavors. It's not like Skittles where I don't like the green ones or the purple ones that much. I eat them anyway, but they're not as good. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this ASMR. Choo, choo, choo. Nope, on this Tuesday, September 28th. We got a lot of things to talk about today. But really, one main one, because I saw this that was getting debated on Twitter. Not just debated, but also discussed. You know, we can have civil discourse. Not everything needs to be debated. Sometimes we can just have conversations about it. Usually when it comes to the internet, that's not the case. But, you know, we're all friends here. We're rock stars. And so a hashtag that I saw was trending was hashtag my favorite movie soundtrack. And a lot of great soundtracks were being talked about. So I started thinking about what are the best soundtracks of all time. Then I went down the rabbit hole and was looking at greatest soundtracks of all time list. And I was like, oh my God, I should just do this with the World Friends. I'm also coming right now from shooting the reunion episode of Collider Live, the best show on the YouTubes. It was with me, Josh, and Christian. So just a mini reunion one. It was really nice. That's going to air tomorrow on The Big Thing. So I was really happy to be a part of that and to be back with them. It was cool. I saw Josh in person a little bit ago, and Christian one time I had to drop off a belt or something. So I remember I saw Christian for like 30 seconds, but I haven't spent much time with them. So it was nice to be able to just catch up. I think it's a really good episode that you guys are going to like. We talk a little bit about Collider Live in general and the fall of Collider, or at least our show. We talk about what we've been up to since then. We talk about baby life for Josh and kid life for Christian and lack thereof for me, and just really shoot the shit. We talk about television shows, what we're watching and everything. So check that out. It was really nice to be able to do that with them. In the meantime, though, let me know what your favorite soundtrack is. I'm probably going to be here for about half an hour. Then I am going to go see Venom. I'm going with Steph Sabra. We're going to go be seeing Venom. We don't know exactly what we're going to do. I think either we're going to do some kind of social thing for World Girls, maybe a Patreon thing, but we'll kind of see how we feel about it. After watching Dear Evan Hansen and not loving it so much, I know Steph and I kind of are on the same page. Dee a little bit different because Dee likes less stuff than us. But Steph and I don't really love talking about things that we don't like because it just feels mean. And so, or at least coming from us, I don't know. So if we like it, we'll probably do more content with it. If we don't love it, we probably won't do as much content with it. And that's the truth. Don't wear it out. You can't wear the truth out. Anytime I say the truth, I think of Paul Pierce. Send in streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let me know your favorite music or favorite movie soundtrack. By the way, I've just been in a music place these days too. Sometimes I go a long time without listening to music. Not listening to music at all, but like, you know, I'll listen to it in the kitchen sometimes, but I don't put on music all the time. I put more TV on. But recently, I'm kind of off of I haven't been listening to as much podcasts, and so I am listening to music in the car every single drive. Instead of calling people, I've really been listening to music in the shower. I've been putting my phone on and listening to music. When I go downstairs to cook, I've been blasting music. So I've just been in a music place. I love music places. I like learning about new music, but I also just love reconnecting with soundtracks and things that move me and inspire me. And so I've been in a music state of mind these days. and I'm happy to be here. So I was excited when I saw this trending. So send in your favorite movie soundtrack. You can have multiple. That's okay. And then we're going to read some lists and talk about those. But let's start by going into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. What is going on with the rock stars today? Why is that a moo-ha-ha? I don't know. I just decided. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer on this Tuesday, September 28th. Our very first Streamlabs of the day coming from the Zen one, Zen Glenn Caesar, who says, hello and a good day to you, Roxy. Thanks for choosing to hang out with us all today. You're welcome. Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you, your dad, Sky, Jet, Grammy, Papo, and your family, in quotation marks, because you guys are my chosen family. Be most excellent to yourselves and each other, Roxy and Rockstars, because you deserve it. Roxy and Rockstars who show up to give their support whenever, however they can. Thank you for being a friend. Support, candle in the darkness for the people around you. Everyone who's battling, keep fighting. You're a winner. Every win for you is a win for all. Being unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, as well as being kind, caring, and fully unique, makes you humane, worthy, and a cozy fire to be near. I like the concept of a cozy fire. Sounds like an oxymoron, but it is not. You're resplendent, woo, priceless treasure, and an inspiration. Thank you so much, Glenn. Speaking of inspiration, I just posted this thing on TikTok, and then I just posted on my Instagram, actually. I'm going to be posting more of my old interview clips on TikTok because I've been going through things, and some things are very cool. But I just was rewatching the interview that I did with Dane Cook, the interview that Christian and I did with Dane Cook for Collider Live. Gosh, I love him. I'm from Boston. And so I grew up loving him. Then there was a period of time where people from Boston didn't like him too much. It's kind of a long story, but there was this big benefit concert after Boston Strong, and people didn't like some of his actions. He didn't want his set to be live, and then it ended up like taking down the stream, and there was a lot of money lost. It's a long story, but he's since cleared it up, apologized many times, and is totally great in my book and most of my friends from Boston's book. And he's just really, really inspiring. And for somebody who lost not just one parent, but two parents within such a short period of time from each other, and has just been through a lot of things, to hear him talk about getting up on stage and doing his craft, it was just, it meant a lot to me. So I was looking at that, and I was like, I'm going to post this. Redford Reddington says he's like the Nickelback of comedians. I completely disagree. Even though I really like Nickelback, I think that Dane Cook is less for everybody. Nickelback, and not that it's for everybody, but I feel like there's like this stigma about Nickelback that maybe is about Dane Cook, but I don't think there should be. I think he's really, really great. And yeah, I'm super duper into his comedy too. I think he's just awesome and tries to change with the times as well. I think he's always super fly soundtrack. I remember Super Bleeder. Yeah, I love Dane Cook. Anyway, Hitman Hudson in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, this depends. If we're talking brilliant original composition, it's got to be something John Williams did. If we're talking incorporating popular music into the story, maybe a Cameron Crowe film. Oh, that's interesting. If we're including musicals, it's The Sound of Music. Wow, The Sound of Music is your favorite musical music, huh? It is a good one. It is a good one. Old school. Ace Money in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, hey, Rox, can't watch live, but saw the title and wanted to chime in. Love that, Ace Money. Fave movie soundtracks off the top of my head: Across the Universe, The Crow, Underworld, and The Matrix. Well, I have never seen The Matrix, as you know, and I've actually never seen Underworld, but have I listened to them? And what plays in The Matrix? And you have me curious now. Send in your guys' thoughts at home, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Just got one from Jake Yacovetta, who says, favorite movie soundtrack is The Wood. What is The Wood? Great mix of classic and new R&B and hip hop. Outkast. Wow, I don't even know what this movie is. Biz Markie, Blackstreet. Wow, what? The Roots, Joe, Houdini, Luther Vandross, and more. When did I miss? When did The Wood come out? I don't know what The Wood is, let alone the music on The Wood. How'd I miss it? You just don't know. Let's go through some of the ones that the internet deems to be the best movie soundtracks. I want to gauge your guys' opinion on this. Streamlabs in, super chat in, all that stuff. We do have a super chat that came through coming from Alexander Wilson, who says, Did you find out about the greatness of New Edition? They are Boston royalty. No, once I looked, then yes. But I just didn't live. Yeah. And there's that shirt that everybody owns that's New Edition too. Totally. Okay, so let's see what the internet has to say for us today. The best movie soundtracks. This is a list from Harper's Bazaar of the 30 of the best movie soundtracks. Don't just watch it, sing it, is what they said. That's funny. So on this list, they don't number them, but here are the 30 that they pick. Dirty Dancing. Hard to argue with that. She's Like the Wind. And of course, I've had the time of my life and I owe it all to you. That's what it sounds like. It's really good. I am super duper into Dirty Dancing. Love that soundtrack. The Bodyguard. Wow, I haven't watched The Bodyguard in years, but Whitney. So, Whitney. I'll Always Love You. I Have Nothing. Run to You. Trust in Me. Someday. That's a lot of really great ones. Good selection here. A Star is Born. The most recent one. I have to say, I agree with this. I know it's very recent. It's kind of too soon to deem this to be one of the best soundtracks of all time, but the soundtrack from A Star is Born, it was so good. Just Shallow, obviously, everybody was singing across the effing globe, but it was a really, really great soundtrack. Waiting to Exhale. I actually watched that for the first time a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. And I don't remember the soundtrack being incredible, but this says that Aretha Franklin's on it, Patti LaBelle, Toni Braxton, Brandy, Whitney herself, who's in the movie also. Okay, that sounds not too shabby. Just because I don't remember it standing out. There's a lot of great elements of that movie. So Alexander Wilson in the super chat says The Wood was directed by Rick Famuyiwa and starred Omar Epps and Taye Diggs. You're telling me that there's an Omar Epps and Taye Diggs movie out there that I have not seen. Wow, I have some watching to do. I mean, where the fuck was I? Where the fuck was I? How did I miss this? How did you guys let me miss this? That's on you. I blame this on you. I mean, do you guys know? Like, Taye Diggs was like one of my first like major crushes. Just was really, I loved him. Omar Epps is amazing too. Wow. Whew. How'd I miss that one? Okay. Selena, 1997 Selena. Yep. Totally. Purple Rain. How are we not going to include that on here? Obviously, this Let's Go Crazy. I Would Die for You. When Doves Cry. Purple Rain. Just unreal. The Graduate. Okay. What was that? I don't remember what was on The Graduate soundtrack. Mrs. Robinson. The Sound of Silence. Really good ones. Black Panther soundtrack's on here. I wouldn't put Black Panther in my top 30. I remember I liked the soundtrack and the score, but this didn't crack that for me. But it's got SZA, 2 Chainz, Future, a lot of great artists on there. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is on here also. I remember Sunflower blowing the fuck up after this. Nicki Minaj is on here. A lot of cool current music. This puts Marie Antoinette on the list. Don't remember that having a soundtrack that I was obsessed with either. It says that, it's got the Strokes on there. Bow Wow Wow's Aphrodisiac. I don't even remember that song. The Banshees, Hong Kong Garden. Sounds like it's kind of all over the place. How do you guys feel about that one? High Fidelity is on here. I remember Velvet Underground, Bob Dylan, Jack Black. Jack Black's Let's Get It On. Wow, Jack Black did Let's Get It On this? Like, Let's Get It On? Like that one? No way. How are you guys feeling? Let me know yours. Let me look in the Streamlabs and see if any of you guys have favorite movie soundtracks so far. And I can share some of mine that haven't been shared. Christian Hardesty says, hey, Rocks, always love some Star Wars music. And I also love the music from Frozen movies. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Was my rendition better? Christian, by the way, I went to our mailbox today and got your things that you sent us, and I opened them because I couldn't wait. And I haven't told Dee and Steph yet, but like, holy shit, you're so thoughtful, and everything was awesome. And maybe we'll show them on the stream tomorrow. I'll definitely give it to them on the stream tomorrow. Also, shout out to all of you guys in here. I haven't given shout out yet today. Shout out to everybody joining us live. Albo M, Christian Hardesty, Alexander Wilson, Ryan Payne, Manny Gonzalez, Jake Yakavetta, John Bainbridge, Pink Sweet, Scott, Jeremy Miller, Jacob Aram, Sean Quinn, Tron of Seven, Third Turd, Reefism, Evan Hansen, Liam Evans, John Lestrina. What's up, family? Joseph Ashley, Christian Hardesty, all of the people. Bruce Banner, George Bentley. Yes, the Wizard of Oz definitely counts. Jeremy Miller, Bear Hudson. What's up, Bear Hudson? I haven't seen you in a minute. Scott, Greg LeBeau, all of the people. Sovereign Zero, Matt Munoz. It's his birthday week, y'all. And everybody else. Brennan Mystical Mar. Thank you to G. Sowell, Alan Smithy, Rob Fishbeck. Oh, good. Rob Fishbeck's here for the music episode. I'm happy. Avery Burke. What's up, Avery? Much love to you, my dear. Brittany Parker and everyone else for joining us live. Thank you guys for being here. Send in your Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer or super chats letting me know what you think is the best movie soundtrack of all time. Continuing with this list, Death Proof is next. I feel like I saw this movie, but I can't remember it all. Is that Aubrey Plaza? No, who is that? Which one is Death? Soundtrack for Quentin Tarantino's cult favorite grindhouse thriller. I don't think maybe I saw this a long time ago. Thought I saw all of Tarantino's movies, but I don't remember this one. But this is on the list. Reality Bites is on the list. That's interesting. Ben Stiller made his directorial debut with an off-genre romantic comedy. It's got a lot of 90s things in it. Let's see. Lisa Loeb's Stay. I love that song. Baby, I Love Your Way. Big Mountain. Really good ones. Call Me By Your Name is on here. A lot of current movies. That had a good soundtrack. Moana's on here. Listen, I don't know how you pick between the Disney ones, but Moana's got fucking fire music. Moana's got fire music. Tell me you didn't finish that. Hustle and Flow. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Both Volume 1 and 2, but I love 2. I'm obsessed with The Chain. That was my mom's favorite Fleetwood song. It's one of my favorite Fleetwood songs. I think that's a really good. Guardians had their soundtracks were just ridiculous. Drive is on here. I listen to Drive all the time. And you and I can't tell you how I feel. Who's that? Kaminsky? Whatever. I'm pretty sure I heard that on Drive. Malcolm X is on here. Sam Cooke's A Change Is Gonna Come. That alone. Billie Holiday's Big Stuff. Really good. Tangerine is on here. Interesting. I told you guys a lot of current things. Crazy Heart. I wonder if I ever saw Crazy Heart. I don't think I did see this Jeff Bridges, Maggie Gyllenhaal movie. It's got a good soundtrack. You guys tell me. A Hard Day's Night. I mean, obviously, this is a movie about the Beatles. So, of course, it's going to have a great fucking soundtrack. It's got all the Beatles songs. So, no shit. Wild Rose. People were obsessed with this movie. I didn't see it, though. So you guys tell me. Let's look in the super chat for a second. Alexander Wilson says, the original Superfly, Love Jones, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, Footloose, Space Jam, Everybody Get Up were great movies. Soundtracks, yeah, but Space Jam's got that R. Kelly song on it. Also, Ghostbuster 2. Really good list. Appreciate you. Avery Burke in the house. Avery says, I know my dad loved the Purple Rain soundtrack, his favorite. Well, your dad had incredibly good taste, as we know, Avery, as we know. I hope that you love that soundtrack too, and then it makes you think of him because it's a good one. Can't Hardly Wait is on here. I saw Can't Hardly Wait was on a lot of people's lists. It's Tricky is on that. Run DMC, Damn It, Blink-182, Graduate, Third Eye Blind, Smash Mouth. You know, it's got the jams. Before I Fall, 2017 film you may have missed. Rai Russo Young's sublimely understated Before I Fall stars Zoe Deutsch. Didn't see this in a Groundhog Day type thriller about a high school teenager at the mercy of the butterfly effect. Didn't see it. It's got Genesis on here, which is a Grimes song. I don't know any of these songs. The Lion King, The Gift, Beyonce's companion album to the live action release of Lion King, is on here. I prefer the original Lion King soundtrack, but okay. Donnie Darko is on here. Wow. I haven't seen Donnie Darko in a minute. Head Over Heels by Tears of Fears. Mad World by Gary Jules. Some good ones. Pitch Perfect is on here. Obviously, it's a movie about singing and covers, and there's a lot of good stuff. Rihanna, Ace of Base, Simple Minds, David Guetta. Yep. Sing Street. Loved this movie. Loved the music in this movie. Such a criminally underrated movie. Really beautifully done. John Carney did it. And gosh, it's so good. I loved Once also. Once was incredible, but Sing Street, just as good, I think. American Graffiti is on here. What do you guys think about that? And that was the last one that they listed. For me, I feel like there's a few big standouts. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump has the best movie soundtrack. It is so good. CCR is on there. I mean, every single song slaps. I'm a big Forrest Gump person. I also love, and this isn't just because of our girl Bonnie, but I love the Zach Braff soundtrack. Garden State. The Garden State soundtrack is so beautiful. It's got 2 Shin songs on it. It's totally what like an indie movie like that should sound like. It was really, really excellent. And I liked that one a lot. I'm looking for you guys, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Let me know what are some of your favorite movie soundtracks. Get them in loud, get them in proud. Let's see what's going on in here. Glenn Caesar says, may you find your son, walk in it as much as possible, and fully lose yourself being in it whenever, wherever you can in each of your days, your weeks, your months, and even your years. Hopefully it gets easier for you to just be you always and in all ways. But Glenn, what's your favorite movie score or soundtrack? Leonard Kim says, hey, Dimple Tits, how are ya? I typically don't pay attention to soundtracks, but some of my favorite are from the Fast movies. Totally. Did John Lastrina pay you for this one? Transformers movies, Guardians of the Galaxy. When I see GOTG, for some reason, that doesn't compute for me. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah. And all of the Disney movies, yeah, of course, all the Disney movies. I mean, how do we not put Mulan on any list? The hair looks gorgeous, and the white looks awesome on you. Thanks. Just doing a plain white tee look today. You guys will see this exact look tomorrow on my Big Thing reunion. So that. What do you guys think? What are the best movie soundtracks of all time? Steve Calderon said, Garden State soundtrack is so good. Once Falling Slowly. Falling Slowly is one of my favorite. That song is so beautiful. And it's how I feel like hopefully falling in love feels like. Just really, really excellently done. Andrew Thomas says, hey to the most beautiful and sexy Roxy. Hi. My favorite soundtracks are Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Ninja Turtles, and Back to the Future soundtracks. Ninja Turtles, huh? Do Ninja Turtles have dope soundtracks? I missed that. Somehow I missed that one. Send in your favorite soundtracks at home. My sister's calling me. Hello, Sky. I am on air, so I cannot pick up right now. That is me telling you guys. And if she paid attention, she would know I was on air. But she does not. Because she works a full-blown job and can't pay attention to every move of my life. Whatever, sis. ZB, yes. A few people mentioned The Crow, actually. a few people mentioned it. Andrew Thomas says Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King. Yeah, those are really, really good ones. And then there's a lot of musicals as well. Like Chicago, to me, has one of the best soundtracks, really great music. Rent has incredible music. Les Mis, depressing but good music. My favorite of those soundtracks is Jason Robert Brown's The Last 5 Years. If you guys like musicals and you don't know The Last 5 Years, the movie is not as good as the play, but the movie at least is a decent introduction. And the music, let's look up the Jason Robert Brown musical music, is so fucking phenomenal. It is out of this world. Definitely, definitely up there for some of the best music. Dear Evan Hansen has good music as well, by the way. Pink Sweets in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, OMG, hi. I caught yesterday's show and ugh, I love Midnight Mass. Yeah, it is so good. I'm further along on it now, too. And now I'm also on episode 6 of Only Murders in the Building. I'm flying through those ones. Zach Gilford, by the way, got so hot and so talented. I loved Friday Night Lights, but the character he plays there, he's so young and whatever. Now he's like a man. Zach Gilford and Hamish Linklater are incredible, and hopefully they aren't overlooked at the Emmys. Fave soundtrack is Prob Catch Me If You Can. Fave score, yeah, that was good. Fave score is easily Social Network. Social Network is such a great score. And as much as I don't love Interstellar, Interstellar has a great score as well. Those two, Social Network and Interstellar, have incredible scores. Which actor is Hamish, or I think, is that how you say it? Hamish Linklater? I gotta look up who that is. Is that the priest? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. He's really good. He is so good in it. Oh my gosh. Very, very good. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Send in questions, comments, concerns, and thoughts on your favorite movie soundtrack. Glenn Caesar says, I hope you continue breathing in the golden sparkles of love. Breathing out every bit of stress with each inhale and exhale to break apart and remove all types of energetic blockages so you attain balance and get to experience happiness and joy every day. Thanks, Glenn. Jimmy Nails in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Thank you for the support, my dear. Empire Records has my personal favorite soundtrack. Damn the Man, Save the Empire. Let's see. Empire Records has your personal favorite soundtrack. It was 1995. And what was on the soundtrack? Let's see if I can find it. Empire Records movie soundtrack list. I'm curious because I don't remember it all till I hear it from you. Oh, I love Gin Blossoms. A Girl Like You, Edwin Collins, Crazy Life, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Liar, The Cranberries. Wow, anything with the Cranberries and Gin Blossom on it. Doing really good. Free Martinis, Bright as Yellow, The Innocence Mission. They're doing good. They're doing good. Let's see. Anybody else that I recognize? Nope. The person named Cracker. Oh, Better Than Ezra. Circle of Friends. It's not my favorite Better Than Ezra song, but I love Better Than Ezra. Yeah, some really solid bands on there. Very good choices, Jimmy Nails. But I would never, ever expect anything less from you because Jimmy Nails has that bomb taste. All of you guys do. Any other big movie soundtracks that we haven't mentioned so far that you think are fire? Let me know. Can it put in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, some of my favorites are Saturday Night Fever. Oh my God, I can't believe we haven't addressed that one yet. Yes. The Wall, Across the Universe, and Purple Rain. Of course, also some of the musicals turned into movies like Sweeney Todd. Oh, good one. Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Terror. No. It's good. She fell off a cliff. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Great ones. Kenny put really good. Thank you for those. I agree. Glenn Caesar says, may you each get to smile and laugh out loud like a child at least once a day, today and every single day for the rest of your lives, so that you glow in your flow and radiate because your story/song of life is important and deserves to be seen and heard. And then, we get to hear Glenn's Purple Rain, Lion King animated, Aladdin animated, Tarzan animated, Other than that, I don't really have favorite full soundtracks, mostly individual songs from different soundtracks. It's hard to think of them off the top of my head on the spot. Totally. What was the name of, although those were good ones, what was the name of that Amy Schumer movie that I really liked the soundtrack to? That's the one that I found on it. Nothing you say ever go wrong. I promise to write you in all of my songs. And I'm running with you as fast as I can. I think that's where that came from. Because we're going downtown. Which is such a fucking magical Clouds does Downtown. What was the name of that Amy Schumer movie? The whole soundtrack was great. Amy Schumer movie. Magical Clouds. Let's see if I find this. I hate when I don't know the answer to something and the Google box isn't working. Amy Schumer, Magical Clouds. Was it I Feel Pretty? Was that the movie that had a sick soundtrack? I think it might have been. Whatever it is, that song is great. Michelle O'Rourke says Dirty Dancing. Yes, Michelle, we talked about that one, but for sure, can't leave that off the list. Really, really good. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Glenn Caesar says, by the way, Only Stupid Answers on Thursday. Sounds like it's going to be a really fun episode. You, DJ, Sal from the Comic Pop YouTube, all talking Marvel's Venom, whether or not Venom is the grossest Marvel villain. All of your reviews of Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Nice. Yeah. Thankfully, DJ let us change the show to Thursday this week because Friday, I am out of town going to that wedding, as I have told you guys. Send in any last minute Streamlabs letting me know your favorite movie soundtrack. Stone Fanboy says, hey, Roxy, hope you're doing well. In theme of favorite movie soundtracks, what soundtrack would be playing while you're getting frozen in carbonite? In the classic Roxy pose in the future Star Wars, thanks for everything and take it easy. Stone Fanboy, I don't think that there is one specific soundtrack. Like the movie hasn't been made yet, you know? We'd have to make our own soundtrack to it. It would have to be the soundtrack to my life, you know? And it would depend on the scene. You really got to paint a picture here. We got to set a lot. It's a whole thing. So that. Andrew W says Trainwreck. Was that the one? Was Trainwreck the one? I don't know. Crackers a Band says Jimmy Nails. I'm just scrolling through. Jungle Fever soundtrack says Stevie Wonder says Joseph Ashley. Bodyguard, Grease, Evita, Mamma Mia says Demo. Hi, Demo Katabe. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Is Starburst your favorite candy? No. My favorite candies are Sour Patch Kids and Skittles and Reese's. If Reese's counts, if that's not chocolate, it is a chocolate, but a chocolate's not a candy. So it's Sour Patch Kids and Skittles always. And then I like Starburst, but the other ones, those are the things. Oh my God, Michelle says I'm due in January with my little girl. Yay! That's so nice. Okay. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Looking at any last minute things coming through here before we get out of here. But thank you to everybody in the Streamlabs today. Stone Fanboy, Glenn Caesar, Kenu Put, Jimmy Nails, Leonard Kim, Christian Hardesty, Jake Yakavetta. Oh, Apollo 3JP, did I miss you? Apollo 3JP said, fam, how's your Tuesdays and week going? Hope you're crushing this week. I'm heading to Montana on Thursday. Gonna ride some horses, fly fish, shoot some guns. You know, man shit. Oh my God, Apollo. And then he said, kidding. Those are gender neutral activities. Please don't roast me. Oh my God, Apollo, you knew it was coming. Have fun. That sounds great. Ride some horses like a cowboy, fly fish. Not exactly sure what that is. Shoot some guns. I've never done that before, but have fun. Enjoy. I hope it's a blast. Jake Yakavetta earlier said, yeah, the wood is about childhood friends going to a wedding for one of them. Half of the movie is their childhood friendship and the other half is wedding stuff. It's really fucking good. How did I miss this? Like, where was I when this came out? The fuck? Sometimes I miss things. I guess sometimes all of us miss things, but I don't know. Bear Hudson, please call 911 right now. Why? I'm fine. Did I say something stupid? So everybody's... Anyway, we're going to get out of here. So much love to all of you guys. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank you for joining me today. To Greg LeBeau, Roxy, you were under a rock, I guess. Bruce Banner, I'm shocked you haven't seen The Wood. I know, I haven't even heard of it. How crazy is that? Shout out to Bruce Banner, Greg LeBeau, Liam Evans, Joseph Boros, Glenn Caesar, John Bainbridge, Joseph Ashley, Bear Hudson, Surav Mohapatra, sorry if I mispronounced your name, Andrew W., Michelle O'Rourke, would you say hi to her, please, sis? To who? Hi. Liam Evans, Bruce Banner, keep scrolling. Wow, Pink Sweets, a lot of fun people in here today. Brittany Parker, Matt Munoz, going up to the top. Sean Quinn, Demo Katabe, Jimmy Nails, Steve Cauldron, Star Drew, Alan Smithy, and all of the people. French Taunter. Did I get most of you guys? Much love to all of you guys. My friends, stay safe, stay sane. Don't forget to put down the toilet seat and lib. We don't want those paflumes. Make sure that you check your internet. You can do so by blowing on it. Brett Miles Jonathan, arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. All three of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Make your bed. You should have already. Wish me luck at Venom. Keon Burgeon, John Perillo, Mohammed Belsin, Manny Gonzalez. Last minute shout outs to everybody in here. Much love to all of you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be filming Rotten Tomatoes, so we're going to be going up a little late, probably around 2 p.m. But I'll see you guys tomorrow live at the Roxy. Later.